And the magic begins in three, two, one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see here, this lovely episode is going to be the Candy XXL nails that I have been wanting to do. I've gotten and bought a lot of the little charms, the candy charms, lollipops to kawaii. I've been on a spending spree, and when I tell you I've been wanting to do these set of nails since the first time I saw one like a couple months back. And I'm not sure if I want to wear them, but we'll see how that goes. So what I did today, starting off, is I filed down my press-on nails. um, what didn't really take me too long, but I made sure I filed it down pretty good as far as every little um, area. Being that because I want to make sure that the gel sticks on what I'm applying with. So I do have the glitter gel mixture. It's a small bottle. Of course, I got this from Shein. I gotta get everything from Shein, and I like trying stuff out. And until I get my pockets going, then I'm gonna buy the more, you know, good quality. But these are still good quality. As you can see, it's a beautiful pink color. Has a little the glitter effect. Of course, you got the deep blue, purple, thing like that, those kind of color mixtures going on. So I'm using my brush that I got from Shein. I don't have a number, of course. This is the broke critic channel, so of course we're gonna do everything like we ain't got no money. But hey, you make with what you can, what you have with, right? So this brush here also has uh, another tip to the end part. I don't normally use it. I have a different brush for drawing and all that, lining up on my nails. But anyway, so I'm applying the first layer on here, very carefully. I'm trying to make sure, like, because the glitter is so clumped up, you want to make sure you spread it out. And this one was like the first. You know how you do one nail and then you start to get in the groove and the rhythm of doing it. So it's trial by error. That's all you can do, especially in life. But hey, these are just nails. Sometimes nails is life. But anywho, so we're gonna work that brush down. So that was my mistake on this little small nail, but we're getting it together. So I'm gonna make sure I have all the glitters separated, because they are always stuck one behind, making it kind of like a bulgy, bumpy uh, top, which we don't want. So I'm easily just trying to get it spread out here. And it was kind of irritating, because it's like sometimes you get one end trying to separate another, and then it was a headache. But because I love nails and I enjoy this, it's more of a hobby than a job, right? And you got to be mindful, because this little this little bottle that I had here that I got from Shein, it didn't pack a whole lot, and the smell was kind of deep, kind of a strong smell. um and then this is like one of the only bottles that I had that had a strong smell to it, or a chemical smell. But I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna hold anything back and be all bougie and all that. No, but anyways, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit extra here. Just kind of working the sides, make sure I get every little area. Try not to leave a gap. We want to make it to have it where it's spread out and not, on one little side. But as you can see, it is a little bumpy. You gotta kind of get the um, the little glitter pieces, one from behind each other. So I hope it, and this is for beginning friendly. I'm a beginner too, so we can work with each other, work alongside. Um, and if you do decide to do something similar to this, you can definitely do it and let me know how it turned out for you. So I'm putting it under the UV light um, right now, just to get it, dried off, and then moving on to the next nail. and it's been a battle, but as you can see, it turned out pretty good. You want to make sure, you I was trying to, because of the amount, I was trying to fill the entire nail up, but then, of course, trusting the process and making sure that, you know, you get, you want to make it look good. But sometimes a little goes a lot. It does bring out more, and I've learned that. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that when you do file this down, once you get it dried up and everything, that it is on an even keel as far as leveling, because we will be putting the charms on here. So as you can see, I have the other one that I've done. It is kind of dry. I'm just making sure it's still dry. I think I might have to replace my UV light. I'm not sure what's going on. It's not, or it may be the material I'm using that is not quite, as you can say, drying under the UV light. Because I've had some issues where I bought some things off Shein. It's just certain brands I don't buy off Shein anymore as far as their color base. It's because it doesn't dry completely, and especially with the cat eye, I've noticed that it wouldn't dry. And then when I do, the alcohol where I rub the top part off, it actually messes up the cat eye. So that's one thing we're not trying to do here. But again, I'm easily applying it. I'm patting it down and doing it in circular motions just to see if I can get that spread out. Get the glitter pieces up from one another so it won't be, all backed up and then it's stacked on one another. Then it's looking on the bumpy side, rough side. So yeah, I'm sort of out of angle focus here. My bad. So when getting this all together, um, and another thing that I've learned too as well, applying this, I didn't have to put too much. I did on the first nail, which that was my mistake. But again, you know, trial by error, your mistakes, you fix it. You learn from the last, right? But as you can see, I'm trying to get smaller pieces and add in the gaps. But again, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect because, you just got to trust the process. You can just try to make it as best as you can. And I'm sorry again for being out of focus. I was trying to make sure I got this done right. As you can see on my finger, majority of the material got in my finger. Well, I need to get some new things as far as getting that nail stuff together. But now I'm starting on the next nail set, the nail tip. Again, I'm out of focus, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up. So I now said I was gonna speed it up, but I'm sorry I had to cut it out. Kind of editing trouble. But as you can see here, I emptied it completely out on the nail set. I actually did one layer for all nail sets, and that covered for 5 nail tips. So I do have an extra one here, but it's the blue version. It's a very pretty color. I got this. I used it on a previous nail set that I did. It came out really pretty, but it's a nail set that I actually worn. It was a Valentine's Day nail set that I did. I think I have it in one of my short videos on here. Ta-da! And here it is. I'm not finished with it yet because I do have to add a layer of the gel X on here just to make it a little bit more sturdy. But this is the finished product. What I'm gonna do here first is go ahead and file it down a little bit, file the curves down to get that going. So here, of course, I have my little charms laid out on what I'm gonna put on my nail. So I did file it down. I did my layer of my gel X. So as you can see, it is pretty shaped as the best as I want to get it. Zooming in as if it can't zoom in any closer. I should have zoomed out a little bit, but yeah, so this is what I have here. So now I'm going to go in with my nail art thin tip. What I'm going to do here, the purpose is to make a drip effect on the nails, like a drip frosting effect. And I wanted to do blue because, of course, the glitter on there is pink and it has like a blue accent. Then it has dark blue as well. So this is what I'm starting off here. And this is my first time actually doing the triple effect. I'm an artist on paper, but I'm not an artist on nails. So please work with me and don't judge me. Um, First for everything, but I think it did turn out good just for a beginner. Um, but handling the brush and trying to make sure the lines and the curves are um, giving that illusion that it is a drip, because lines, drawing, and shading, it's all an illusion, but you make it and you perfect it to where how you want it to look. So of course anybody is an artist. um, it's just lines and shades, that's it. That's how I always pictured it. But anyways, this is how I have it as far as my drip. I'm starting to color it in with the blue. I shouldn't have it. This is my mistake. I did it a little bit too thick, and I should have um, ring the tip around to kind of get that excess liquid to it, because you can see it's starting to be, it's a thickness to it. So I'm learning as I go. um, and I do appreciate the videos that they have on YouTube already as far as how to do nails. And again, I'm working with Sheen products, so it's not like these are the high-end products. And anybody that's starting off, of course, with Sheen products, it's okay. We all got to start somewhere, right? So I'm filling it in. As you can see, look at that big old blob. So that was my mistake, but again, you learn as you go. So while I'm filling that in, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can either fast forward this video or go ahead and just cut it off and move it to the next step. But I just wanted to let you guys see how it is. Of course, if you're a beginner, you don't have any prior experience or any artwork, this is something that you can do and practice in. You can also practice on a sheet of paper with like the nail tip like this. Just get you, um, order you, like I got some nail tip, well, nail brushes. I don't know why I keep saying nail tips, but nail brushes. They're very cheap. They're on Sheen again, or you can get it at a nail shop, but I prefer Sheen. Cut the middleman off, and of course the quality may not, it's just as good. Um, and it's a technique. You learn how to work with your fingers. I'm learning all that too, getting it down packed, how I'm comfortable with how I'm drawing, how I'm using my fingers, a technique. There's probably like a certain way to do it, but sometimes you can always work with how you do it. What works best for you, do it. So this is it. I'm out of focus. I'm trying to get that down on my site. But as you can see, the beautiful charms that I have in the background, I have tons and tons and tons of these things. I have gotten on sale again on Sheen, and they're very pretty. I love them. They're just so fun. They're fun. They're carnival-ish to me. They remind me of the carnivals. So this is why I'm doing this set the way that I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next. So as you can see, this is how it turned out to be. I'm not the finished product, so what I'm gonna do here is go ahead and add this silver on the outlining of my drip. I'm gonna do it maybe, I think, 2 or 3 layers. I don't know why. I should have just done one, but I mean, I thought the silver didn't really do well with, like, the glitter did well with just one layer, so I think I did 2 or 3. Um, so this here is the sort of midway product, finished product. So I put the larger charms on first, as you can see. Then now I'm going to work with the smaller charms. Now with the big charms, I did, and I have these little heart charms. It's like I'm trying to um, put in different charms that I have. Like, see, I have a whole bunch of these things, and I've ordered a large bucket for like $11 with different just random charms, and that's where they came from. So here I have my nail glue. Now working with the nail glue with the charms, especially with the lollipops, so for the bigger ones, It's going to be hard because you're going to have to add extra. And then what I do is I kind of um, put a little bit over on the bigger charms just so that way it can hold better instead of popping off. I don't know what other nail techs do as far as when they place their big charms, but this is what I do it just to keep it secure and safe on the nail, make it last. Because we don't want it pop off as soon as you put it on, and like 5 minutes later when you get caught or you hit something, it just slings off and it's the nail looks a mess. To me, if the nail charm pops off, that's it. I'm done. I'm changing my nails. Um, so I believe I'm going in. I'm getting my tool brush. I don't know why it's taking me forever. Yeah, so this is the nail that the brush that well, not a brush, but the um, tool I use to work with my nail glue on there because um, I can just easily rub it on there. And I need a good amount because of the type of charms I'm doing. I know it's kind of bulky, but this is what I prefer to do at the moment because, again, you're working with thicker charms. This is not like a regular rhinestone where you can just put a little dot and it stays. And sometimes that little dot doesn't stay. Um, so I'm putting my little rainbow charm here. Again, what I'm going to do is get a dab a little bit more, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the glue over the middle of the rainbow just to have it sitting securely. Again, we don't want these to pop off. So that's all I'm doing here, and just adding a little bit on the sides. As you can see, I know it's out of focus, but you can kind of get the drift. So add a little bit in the inside just to kind of get that securely set in there so we don't have no issues. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it under the UV light. I don't know, guys. I'm actually kind of liking how it's turning out, especially with that lollipop. I just kind of hate I positioned it way at the end of the nail. So this one here, I'm going with the little ducky with the big cheeks. Um, I'm just like going with the flow right now with the charms. Like I don't really have an idea on what I'm gonna place, where I'm gonna place it. So I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. So the lollipop, I have a special technique on how to place it on here with the glue. Gotta be wary because they will tend to slip, especially when you're applying glue. So I'm not applying glue on the hard part. I'm doing it on the lollipop, and then of course on the duck's face I am kind of doing it over just a little bit just to get enough glue to have it set well to where it is sturdy and hanging on there on the nail with the no issue. I'm going around it a couple times just making sure it's securely set, and it will be securely set on the nail. So I'm gonna place that on the UV light while I'm working on that one, or having it sit under the UV light. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this other nail here. Now here I have some donuts. I found that, like I'm telling you guys, I have so many charms, and I just went through all of them. So I have the small little gummy bears, like the very mini gummy bears, and then I have the donuts that I'm gonna work with. So as you can see on the bottom right hand corner, I do have the little popsicle just sitting there. So I was going through here. I didn't know exactly which donuts I wanted to use. So I just took two. It wasn't really too much. I didn't want to overdo it with donuts because, again, I have too many, way too many different charms, cute ones. So I know it's a lot on these nails, and this wasn't even like half of the different charms that I have. So here I'm going to apply the donut, I do believe, on the top part. Again, I'm sorry for being out of focus. I will work on that on the next video. So I'm applying just a good amount just to hold it on there. As you see, that is really cute. The donut, I don't know, the donut was really cute. Really, really cute. Reminds me of the Krispy Kreme mini donuts. Ugh. And by the way, the Mother's Day donuts were really good. So Of course, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, soon to be mothers out there, or, the ones that take on the mother roles. So you're as much as a mother as us mothers who gave birth, because you are playing the role of a mother. Anyways, as you can see here, the donut, it was slipping on the side, so I had to hurry up and put in the UV light. And then, I guess just to have it where it's sturdy. So while it's sitting on there, I'm gonna pop out these little gummy bear, the minis, of course, nail, tragedy. It's hard to get it out, so I had to fast forward that. So I have the little mini bear sitting, as you can see. So I'm gonna apply a small amount of my nail glue at the bottom of this cute little chips charm. And it was so hard for me to pick up the little mini gummies with my tweezers, but I eventually got it and was able to go ahead and place it on the bottom, and it dropped again. And I switched out instead of the purple one because it didn't really stand out, so I put the green one on there again. Tough time trying to put the little green gummy bear on the nail. So I didn't do it like vertical. I try to kind of like have it playfully, just in an irregular position, like a little spot, as you can see. And then to me, it's cute. It may look like it's a lot, but I mean, I thought it was a lot at first, but just placing different charms in different areas, it actually came out pretty well. I liked it. So here I am placing the uh, purple gummy bear. So I'm just adding a dab of the nail glue on there that I have on the little circle jar. Um, I usually have the little rhinestone glue with the needle, the um, what is it, needle tube, because I love that. It gives you the perfect amount of nail glue. So I'm gonna get that sitting under the UV light to get that, to move on to the next one and get that one set and ready. So I do believe I have a couple more charms I'm placing on here. So I'm getting that other teddy bear and I'm placing it on this, the drip part. And look at the little ice cream, the ice cream and sweet candy charms. Like I don't know what it is, but I love these charms. Charms are very cute and playful. And of course, I had to add the heart to the drip as well. Um, so again, I'm just placing it randomly, not a specific way, just to have it a playful look, nothing too, um, too set or normal. You want to have it to give it that playful look. So you can play how you want to play it with your nails. So this is what I have here so far. It's looking pretty good. I like the little unicorn ice cream. That was really cute. So I definitely had to put that one on here. I started to do all big charms, but then again, it was like, that was gonna be too much. So I wanted to level it out a little bit and throw in some lollipops, some little duckies, donuts, something playful to give it that little cute, Um, they call it junk nail look, but I thought it turned out pretty good. So as you can see, this is the final product. This is before I actually put the top coat on there. Oh, sorry. Magnetics kind of like fading off of it, so it doesn't hold as well. But here it is, guys. I hope you like it. I love these nails. Um, and I didn't even get to use the other charms on the bottom that I just zoomed out of. And then you see the little ice cream on the top left hand corner. Didn't even get to use that. I didn't have enough room on my nails. Um, but this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, this is a picture in full glance and full detail just to show you how it turned out. And these are my nails on. They're not fully on, they're just with the temporary adhesive tabs. And here it is, up close. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next.